Good morning. Good morning. I'm live. Okay, cool. Awesome. Gonna edit this. I'm just gonna add a number. Just gonna add a number. I'm live. Okay, cool. This is gonna be number one. Number one. Gonna edit this. I'm just gonna add a number. This is gonna be add a number. 0, 1. Okay, cool. This is gonna be number one. Oh snap. Okay. If I leave that on, just add stream marker, highlight video. Okay, cool. Yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna set my priorities for the day. Make that mini. Notion. I do this in Notion. Alright, let me. Oh, this is kind of leakish as well. I'm down to just like do this all in the open, to be honest. All the client stuff, but I guess it's like conversations that maybe shouldn't be public. So yeah, I'm actually not going to do this in Notion. I'm going to do this in Obsidian. Okay, cool. Yeah, first things first is set priorities for the day. So started a bunch of outreach on LinkedIn and email yesterday, so to follow up. WhatsApp as well. Do daily outreach. And what? Obviously the big thing today is stream. We're gonna try for probably 3 hours here. 3 to 7 hours stream. Actually 2 to 7 hours. So here. So right now it's it's day 1 streams pretty chill. No one's up yet. Only weird thing, there is no urgent work, TBH. Yeah, there's no urgent work, TBH, so we can scale up over the course of a few days. weekdays, probably 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. This is what I have time for. Just not really work. Okay. Another thing is I have to learn about e-commerce content marketing. So we have actually this, but then also their resources. Not hormones. Who else does this? Haynes, that guy? Not really, because he does high tickets, so account marketing. So yeah, so what are the interesting aspects of this is that it's very low ticket, like impulse buys. So then it's like TikTok, Insta, but really it's TikTok, alright? Instagram I imagine is more like brand value, like extending the long-term value of the customers you get. So then it's like, okay, how can we be targeted? How can we be targeted? And how to scale creative. Or creator. Right, and then okay, on performance. We have key metric, and then we have creator take rate. Daily outreach stream for 7 hours. Welcome. Learn more about legal stuff. Prep questions for Ahan. There's one more thing. Yeah, top of week meeting. Top of week meeting. Okay, so this is super important because this can help me get more clients. This second was important. This third more important. This fourth more important. I'm more curious about this. This is more important, realistically. It's more time sensitive. Okay. And this is how I do things. Awesome. So now I have a bunch of priorities. And I can just like cross them off one by one once I'm done. So check my phone. I already replied to a text. I'm gonna go to my phone. I'm gonna see if anything came through last night. We're gonna talk this through. We're gonna be very intentional about not going down any rabbit holes that would be unproductive. Okay. Cool. Yeah, no notifications. Who is this guy? Cool. Go to Minneapolis. Nope. Alright, cool. Follow with LinkedIn, emails, what's up? Okay, email. And I mean, this realistically is recurring. I'm gonna need to check during the day. Cool. Yeah, that's myself. That's. Oh my gosh. How do I unsubscribe from this? Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, maybe it is a little bit weird to be showing like a whole everything, like even YouTube Studio. Yeah, let me put this away. I think I'm just kind of being a little self-conscious, and wanting to look at YouTube Studio. Okay, and let me check what's up. Cool. Seen, everything is seen, everything is good. Okay. Cool. So for now, Control S. Yeah, well, for now, I thought I could do this. Shift S. No. C. Control S. Control B. Control B. Strike through. Shortcut. Control D. Control D. Oh. Control 5. It just doesn't exist in Obsidian, I guess. Okay. Now daily outreach. Okay. This is not what I want to do right now, but it's okay. Luckily, I can do some of it from my phone. I shouldn't do this on stream though, because it has a lot of contacts on it. So yeah, this might be a little tricky, right? Because yeah. Sure. Connect with some people, and then we'll do emails as well. See all. Yeah, I should also find like a lot of my old contacts. Or people I've met in the past and everything. Oh, he's a found in residence at Antler. New York City. Okay, sure. Cool. Cornell. Cool. That's a cool name. Uh, um, the world. Ooh, cool, very cool. Product designer. That's cool. California. I mean, I'm just gonna select a bunch of connects realistically. Index trading. Okay, cool, cool. Financial engineering. Yeah, why not, man? Just connect with everyone. Yeah, I should look into that too. Like, is there any cost to just connecting with a bunch of people? I know there's a daily limit, but or monthly limit, or whatever. Operator. Okay, very cool. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. What's D2C? Doctor? Developer? Goat. What is a goat? So she's sick. Alright, anyways. Yeah, in terms of networking with designers, so I did founders. So what do? We do founders. We do angels, alums. VC. That's what we do every day. This is done. We'll do this. I'll do this. These two are done. I'm gonna bounce. To top of week meeting prep. This is something maybe I could provide of value here. We do, I hope I don't leak anything, it doesn't matter. The reason why is I don't want to build bad habits when no one's watching me, and then, you know, someone's watching me and I don't even know, right? Yeah, so my co-founder and I basically do top of week meetings, so that means every week we import theme. Import theme of this one. Sure. Okay. Slide. You know what? Here's a little tangent I can do. Google Slides, how to make theme deck. Okay, we'll do this, and then we will. You just make it in a slide deck, huh? Edit theme, slide deck, slide menu, edit theme, update styling, rename the theme. Oh, edit theme. Slide, edit theme. Ooh. Simple light. So we like this Lexand. All the way through Lexand. And then the rest of this is pretty awesome. That's fine. Fine. I mean, this is what happened here. Cool. So for background, now there's like too much different stuff we can do. We'll leave this already. This is top of week 10.28. 24, sure. Top of week. Top 24. Gaudi. My co-founder's name is Alec Turkman. Okay, yeah, I can give a little thought to some of that here, and then afterwards I can go back and finish outreach. I have to outreach to angels, investors, and alums. Alums, I have a list. I don't want to leak that. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let me just check this again. Yeah, and then we can stream. We can learn together on stream. That's what we could do. Because I'm not gonna finish these slides today. Right now, because I don't know exactly what to say. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to say. Yeah. I should touch on institutional legal stuff. I should touch on convo with Han, prospect. Those could be quick, both of them. What else? Oh, one more thing I have to do is 7. Manufacturing midterm. For this, I want to video cat cooking guy. Yeah, that's a very random reference, but didn't make sense. Okay. Yeah. So I guess here I could just recap, right, and talk it through. My overall business, the business that we're running right now, is, broadly speaking, content production. It just so happens that most of our clients have existing like relationships with video producers, or they are video producers themselves. So a lot of what we've been servicing is the pre-production of content. So scripting, ideating, researching. And then even then, you know, depending on the deal we've signed with the client, some of that has been a more long-term thing, and some of that has been a more like short-term thing, right? But the company vision, right? The company vision is a little bit, it's a little fractured right now. Not that it's fractured, but we have a lot of variety of clients, and we're not sure which clients we can add the most value to, or at least we haven't decided that. But that's been somewhat intentional. We want to basically try our hand at a lot of different niches, industries, client profiles, client needs, and then see what we can learn and see what resonates, right? So broadly, we've been working with artists. We've been working with B2B company, B2B. Yeah, well, it has been B2B SaaS, really. These are the two niches we've been in, technically, but some of them are like kind of SaaS, some of them are kind of not, right? So there's B2B, and we'll put B2B SaaS. B2B SaaS here. Yeah. So we've been talking to like people that do marketing projects, people that do e-com stores, and someone who's doing like a very something that fits the definition of software as a service very, very well. and they all have different wants and different needs, right? So largely a big difference. Big difference is the messaging and platform. Right, so it's either like TikTok, Instagram, or it's potentially funneling to Spotify. Yeah, actually, funneling to Spotify. Like, that's what both of our artists do. Or it is LinkedIn to like nothing. Potentially we want to sell some people on LinkedIn to YouTube, and having some synergy there. There are some other opportunities, like I think we have not worked with influencers, founders with podcasts. These are two, client profiles I think are pretty interesting. At least they're kind of people I want to kind of pull into a mastermind, and learn together with, like internally for the business. Potentially Lighthouse, my community that I'm slowly growing. It's just me right now. But yeah. So this is cool. Yeah. Ecom is its own vertical. Can scale horizontally nicely by giving good incentives. Would be probably the best. Might be the best opportunity we have. Legal stuff. So the reason this is important, legitimacy, but also protection against like losses. And also can account for taxes. Okay, I don't even know. I have to do research on that more. Cool. Anything else to talk about? No, I think today's topic week is really short. And not a big deal. Last week we really doubled down on just like our inputs being outreach, and then like managing client relationships, working out a deal. Oh, there's another thing we have to talk about. Deal structure. So we have right now 500 per month. We have stuff like 100 for video. We have stuff like pay X per email, right? Yeah, per email. Okay, cool. We've never done a deal like this yet, even though to me it seems like the most obvious deal structure. Pay X per like impression, engagement, sub, no, impression, engagement, email / number generated, booked, call, potentially. Yeah. Yep. So likely, I think AJ wants to work with us around like 500 a month. And then from there, we want someone like Justin as well, potentially. We can work with him, like, kind of for free on the side. Like, we have a friend, named, who will not be named, potentially, because he's like low-key kind of a big deal. Now, he's my guy. I'm not trying to blow him up. I'm trying to blow him up, but I'm not trying to, like, name drop him. But he's, like, really inspiring. He, has been in the content space for a lot longer than either myself or my co-founder, and so we really value that partnership there, like business owner operator to business owner operator. We want to share knowledge between us and motivate each other, and that's really fruitful. Just trying to think like what this example, right? Like we might have like 2 paying deals. We might have 500 plus pay per, he's looking at pay per link clicks, right? For example, this guy's doing this, is doing this, and then she's not gonna pay for sure in the near future. Who else is not gonna pay? We might. By the way, it kind of sucks because we're setting up a deal now with a business that's like totally just like an exchange of information. Wanted to do it that way because she kind of like I had a call with her and she like really she seemed like it just seemed like if money was not involved it would be an easier deal. And she has a pretty complex business in some ways. At least it's way more complex because they have a lot of team members, and so I have a lot of potential to learn from that. So there's like so we have a free deal going on. Free deal with Ursula. Yeah, and then we have two more potential people. Justin is like free right now. But low key we could charge. Like high key. Like low key, high key we could charge, right? Yeah. Low key, high key we charge for Justin. What else though? What else, man? What else? 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 Fuck. Yeah. And who else? Yeah, GK. GKS. None? So yeah. Right. Not too far. We might be around like yeah, this would be around like what, 70% capacity. Right. Probably, because Justin's like kind of would be like a lot. Like he has like a master plans. Let's say, right. So that would be a client that we could do a lot of work with. And AJ potentially 2, right? AJ potentially 2. Ahan potentially 2, right? So yeah, like maybe one more client, you know. One more client, if that's GK, right? It's just like LinkedIn, copywriting, video, very chill. Or it's YouTube, right? Is there anyone that we know that would want to do YouTube, that wants to do YouTube? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we need at least one more relationship, right? And that's assuming this person closes. Pretty confident Justin will close. I don't know if like he has budget for us. And if we'll make money there. Ideally we like in the ideal case for me, we get like 1K a month flat that we can spend on like a bunch of software, a bunch of things to like make our lives like easier, just like figure out the really like high leverage things, and then we have a nice incentive that lets us like figure out that deal structure So hopefully we can transition to a deal structure that's like that for our, like, the bigger clients that we approach potentially, or clients that just like that deal structure more. Yeah, another thing that comes to mind on that note is blah, 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 what to spend money on. Legal. I think that's what we spend money on, though, to be honest. I think we spend money on legal stuff. As long as we have one more source of cash flow. And we have 2 people that said they're willing to send amounts, like, close to over 500. Said he would be down to invest in us, money-wise, to help us incorporate, to help us set up company. Yeah, right. Alright. And then those are just 4 topics. Very quick, I'll do it quick. And then I will finish that later today, later tonight potentially. Excellent. Cool. So that's here. So that's here. I've been streaming 50 minutes already. Oh my gosh. Can't do outreach. Stream. I want to stream another hour at least, so. Wait a sec. Is my camera here? No, not really. Huh? That's pretty funny. Anyways, it's dark here, so you can't see me. So it's good that my camera's not on. So dude, let's watch. Hold on. Can I live stream YouTube videos on YouTube? Reactions. This fair use but doesn't always apply. Alright, cool. Third party. Watch videos. Okay. So let's do YouTube live stream TOS. So I should read this too. This is it. YouTube community guidelines. Okay, it's the same. By the way, I need water. YouTube community guidelines. Fake engagement, spam impersonation, external links rather. Okay. Some copyright, dude. Okay, YouTube. Live stream reacting to video. You can't just be careful what you watch if it's copyrighted. Oh, okay. Creative Commons. Coming out with every video that's fair use but doesn't always apply. Rights and clearances is a totally different answer. Alright, well, I also want to save these as VODs because I think the documentation is interesting to have, so. We're not going to do React today. So. I want to stream another hour. For show. Did this. Okay, so here's what I do in situations like this too. Is I can just like delete these now. So delete. So we can replace this with outreach. Dude, food watching videos. Oh, but I was watching videos yesterday. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's gotta be fair use. I'm just gonna turn on my camera. And then it'll be fair use. So let me turn on my camera. Turn my camera. I need water too now. That's why this stream is like not the easiest. Because I need water. Water. Alright, I'll just turn on the big light. And then gonna bring this back in OBS. My video capture device. Here I am. Okay. Okay, why is that not visible? Video capture device. Okay. Awesome. I have not showered yet. In fact, I'm a little sleepy. But yeah. Cool. I'll make myself kind of big. Because we are now reacting. We are researching. I want to do legal stuff first. Legal stuff. Alright. Researching legal stuff. Best. Okay, company. Setup. NYC. LCIN. LC New York. VC startup. Fast as to start a business. LC. Okay. Good thing about LLC. Good thing about other things too.
Starting a business can sound like an impossible task.
Yeah.
Fun and flexibility, and the money that building his own business can lend him. His family haven't had much money growing up, and he's seen the power of financial independence, and so he really wants to start his first business.
So one step is ideation. Ideation is coming up with at least 10 ideas, and then figuring out which one would be the best, or which 2 or 3 ideas would be the best. So that's an actual process called ideation. And most people jump from first idea to action rather than coming up with 9 other ideas and saying, well, why did I choose that one?
That's Daniel Priestley. He's a serial entrepreneur, and he's also a coach for CEOs and for business owners. And he's written a bunch of books that are all about... If you look inside our template, we've got some more instructions here that you can follow around brainstorming, researching the market, identifying the problem that breaks new business. Now, step 2 of the castle method is to...
What I need is company setup stuff, so let's see. What's the benefit of LLC and what are the alternatives? Because it seems like that's the most popular one. US liability protection. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Less formality, limited members. So, oh yeah, we could do joint proprietorship as well. Partnership. C Corp. Board of directors. Yeah. Issue stock to raise capital. Can we switch? Yeah, fuck no. S Corp. Pass through taxation, on ownership stock classes. Okay. Non-profit, professional corp. Okay. Can I switch? Well. GPT, are you becoming sucky on me? What happened, man? Can I switch from LC to C Corp in the future? So other things could change, right? Yes, restructuring fairly common, outline regulations, plan, documents, liabilities, stock, tax, capital gains taxed on board directors. Yeah, we're doing LLC. Okay. LLC, NYC set up step by step. Perfect. Nice.
So, you're looking to start an LLC in New York State.
I don't know
Great.
if this is fair.
Let's walk through these 7 most important steps to setting up an LLC in New York and show you how it can take only a few minutes to file, whether you're using a service or doing it yourself. Bonus, we'll show you a few shortcuts on how you might be able to reduce or eliminate fees.
Perfect.
Step 1. Choose a name.
Yeah, okay.
The first step is deceptively important, since naming issues are actually the primary cause of LLC filing rejections in New York. You want a name that suits your business activities, but you also need to follow these rules.
What?
The name should end with limited liability company or the abbreviation LLC with periods after each letter, or LLC. Avoid names that suggest your LLC is a government agency, bank, insurance company, or any other business requiring special licensing. Avoid using any words that imply you're a different business entity, such as corp, inc, nonprofit, etc. Avoid using words prohibited by state law, such as school, library, or college. And your chosen name must be unique and differ from all other existing business names. Find important links and learn more about New York naming guidelines by visiting our New York formation business names. Find
Law, state, college, unique.
Important links and learn more about New York naming guidelines by visiting our New York formation page. And you can check name availability for free by searching through the New York portal online, which is linked below. Step 2. Find a registered agent. After you find the right name for your LLC, you will need to nominate a New York registered agent. This is a necessary step when completing your articles of organization. More on that in the next step. This is a person or business entity that will receive important documents such as notices from the government or summons if someone sues you on behalf of your LLC. In New York, the Secretary of State automatically assumes that role. Of course, your business address must still be on record so that the documents can be forwarded to you. Super important to note here, the address on file will become public information. And because New York requires you to publish your business's address in the newspaper upon formation, more on that in step 6, don't skip it, your information could potentially be seen by millions of people. Using a registered agent service will offer privacy since it is the agent's address that will become public record instead. Plus, publication costs around $1,500 or more if the principal address is in New York City. A registered agent service located outside the city greatly reduces the cost of publication. You can change your listed business address after you've published if you'd like. If you form through Northwest and use our link below, the service will be free for 1 whole year, and it'll cost you even less. We're partnered with Northwest and may earn a commission, but we genuinely do recommend their service for its value and privacy protection. Step 3. File your LLC Articles of Organization. This is the step that registers your LLC with the Secretary of State, so congrats! This document includes your LLC's name, the county where the main business office will be, whether the LLC will be managed by managers or members, and the address to which the Secretary of State will forward mail. You can file in person or by mail by downloading and completing Form DOS-1336-F, Articles of Organization. This form, together with the filing fee of $200 payable to the NYS Department of State, should be delivered to this address. You can also file online using the Division of Corporations online filing system. Generally, it takes 3 to 5 weeks to get approval if you filed in person or by mail. Filing online is the method we tend to recommend since you can receive approval right away. If your LLC is based in another state, it will be regarded as a foreign LLC in New York, which means it must get permission to do business in New York. This requires filing an application for authority on Form DOS-2183-F. You can file by hand or by mail using the address given previously. The filing fee for this is $250. Step 4, as given previously. The filing fee for this is $250. Others bid are $5 payable to the using C already on the address for. Create an LLC operating account in 83. For this is $200. Although not required by New York law, it's highly recommended to create an LLC operating agreement. This document outlines important details about your LLC's ownership structure and operating rules, members' rights and responsibilities, profit distribution, and internal procedures. The operating agreement keeps everyone on the same page and minimizes conflicts. Some banks may even request an operating agreement and business plan pre-operating agreement template on or 5. Get an LLC EIN, Employer Identification Number. The final step is to obtain an LLC EIN, track your business's tax and filing status. You'll need the EIN to open a business bank account, manage federal and state taxes, and pay your employees. The process is super simple and completely free of charge through the IRS. only after you get confirmation that your LLC's name in. Make sure you only go through the official federal site. Never pay anyone for it. And if you want to be a hunching by publishing a notice. The notice must appear once a week for 6 successive weeks in 2 local newspapers of the county where the office of the LLC is located. One newspaper must be weekly, the other must be daily. Publication must be completed within 120 days after the day your LLC was approved. After the 6 weeks publication period, each newspaper will mail you an affidavit of publication and snippets of the notice. The next step is to download and complete Form DOS-1708 snippets of the notice.
Weekly, one must be daily. Once a week for 6 consecutive weeks. 6 successive weeks. In 2 local newspapers in the county. It must be a daily, but once a week. So I need 12 newspaper publications.
The next step is to download and complete Form D, affidavit of publication and snippets of certificate of publication. Then put it all together, the 2 affidavits, the snippets, and the Form DOS-1708-F, and mail to
guessing
this
that's
address.
like easy, dude.
In New York, publishing costs vary widely by county. Depending on where your LLC is located, you may be stuck with high publication costs. If you sign Northwest as your registered agent, like we mentioned in Step 2, you can use their Albany address to file. Albany publication costs are low relative to other counties. Subsequently, you could file Form DOS-1359-F, Certificate of Change, and under the 3rd article, change the post office address to one reflecting the LLC's actual location. The filing fee for that is $30. The LLC's actual location, and subsequently, you could file Form DOS-1359-F, Certificate of Change, and under the 3rd article, change the post office address to one reflecting the LLC's actual location. The filing fee for that is $30.
Okay.
Step 7. Filers need to file a Beneficial Ownership Information Report, or BOI, with the U.S. Financial. The BOI report contains information meant to identify the true owners of the LLC. There is no charge for filing it, but failure to file an accurate report on time can result in a $500 per day fine. And linked below.
$500
For
per
information
day.
on how to do this, you can check out our tutorial here and link your LLC. There are with the NYS Department of State. You can file online using the Department of State's e-statement filing service. A few fail. For detailed information on how to do this, you can check out our tutorial here and linked below. There are a few the NYS Department of State. You can file online using the Department of State's e-statement filing service. The fee is $9. The biennial statement is to update the post office address where the LLC will never before. Next, keep your business assets and transactions separate from the personal ones to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. Formalize the separation by having a corporate card and a business checking account for your LLC. Lastly, check to see what insurance protection you may need. Having are required by law. To simplify the process, a professional service like Northwest, who we mentioned earlier, charge a nominal fee and can help manage things like this for son actually running. In this video, can explore questions out.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is why also, like, YouTube, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, YouTube is like, you gave me information, so I'm so much more willing to use Northwest now. Talk to Northwest, exactly right. 75% discount link. Fees are as follows: $29 plus state fee, $205 plus 9 for BOI. Publication requirements for this. This is like less than 1,000 if you do Northwest, which is good. Seems like. And then the big cost that you're going around is the registration, the agent registration fee. Registered agent is $1,500. Yeah. But then this might be like a 1 year of free registered agent service. Okay, yeah. So then it's like, who knows at that point, right? Anyways, $1,500 a year is not like crazy bad, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot. That's me. The believer, the God. Okay, cool. So this. Okay, questions. Alright, well, yeah, we'll do that right now. For a Han. Alright. Turn into toggle list. This is 10.26.24 Google Meet. At him at ERA. Yeah, when was that? Like early October, maybe? Okay, cool. In the Google Meet. Okay. Questions for legal. Is LC the best? Is $2000 enough? Is 1000 enough? All right. And then were you able to save money, time, or hassle anywhere? That's like kind of a catch-all. Okay. Easy enough. Delete it for now. 5, 4. Here it is. 2, 3. And about ecom. I do want to do this after. Might not work. Aaron Patterson. We'll see, man. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, ecom, okay. Cool. What's this? Devin Nash ecom. Blah, 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 blah. What are my questions? TikTok is here. Right. E-commerce content. All right. Gary V.
when you don't have unlimited money or any money in 2023, September 7th, 2023, and you are trying to sell shit, the number one thing on earth is organic social media at scale because it's fucking free.
This market is completely untapped, right? And I've tried a bunch of different ways to penetrate it, and I haven't been able to do it, and I'll explain how I've tried, right? So, I won this, the way...
How do you define the market?
How do I define the market? Oh, when you say this market? Yeah, sorry. Parents of those with autistic children and ADHD, children with ADHD, right? So essentially, when this whole thing started, I was 16, joined like this Shark Tank for high school, and I had 20,000 competitors in one. So then from there, we got like this patent, and then it immediately took on this like own world when it comes to like media success. From like local news to People Magazine in 6 months to ABC Inside Edition, and it just kept going for like a year and a half, which is awesome, you know, glory to God. But the thing was that all our sales came from like publicity, and then once that went away, I really didn't have the skills to be able to create the. So we're still like pre-revenue, you know what I mean?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so
it's a common story.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, media coverage happens all the time. There's always a feel-good story. There's always something that the media wants to put at the end of a... They scare you to death for 49 minutes and tell you how the world is horrible, and then they tell you, like, a kid's got a chocolate business at the end, you know? So, and to your point, that shit can pop off, and you can get a lot of sales, but to your point, if you don't build actual sustainable infrastructure, you don't have a business.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I ran into, like...
And you don't even know that the first go around. You just think it's going to go forever.
And it kept going. Yeah. It was so.
And a year when you're this young is like a lifetime.
It was honestly like 2.5 because it was all the rest of high school, and then.
But then did you become addicted to that thing? Did you like think the only way? Like, did you at some point realize, fuck, I need more press, because that became
So I was like, it wasn't a drug, but it was. More,
you know what I mean, right?
I don't have any other way.
There's no other way I'm gonna sell shit.
So I was like, I guess I just gotta keep finding.
Let me just email the newscaster. Should I hire a PR company? Like, I get it.
Like one of my.
This is why I so fuck with social.
Yeah.
Because it's the one thing you can control. It's like working out.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit you can't control. You can control how you can work out. Same with social media. Like you can't control if People Magazine wants to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You can control if you make a TikTok.
Yeah. So I remember like it got to a point. So one of my advisory board members, I don't know if you know him, his name is, it's like an informal advisory board member, but Jamie Siminoff, founder of Ring. I went to him and I was like, hey, this press is going out. I don't know how else to get sales. Do you have anyone I know? And he's like, dude, you gotta build that infrastructure. You gotta work hard, you know? So for the last like year and a half, I've been just trying to different ways, right? So we went from occupational therapists and like ABAs, which they work directly with children with autism and ADHD.
I'm just making sure that we don't run out of time. Next meeting, make sure you give your full 10. Keep going.
So then I tried that, like a B2B2C route.
Yep.
And it hasn't really panned out. I tried, because my thought process was go to where the market is, right? So like, it's like...
What's the website?
TassiumWorldwide.com. So the products with Express, and everyone loves the product. It's just trying to get it in the right people's hands.
It's like what most... Like that moment that just happened is everything I give a fuck about.
It only went so far, and I'm sure if I like kept going, it probably would work. But
I think that's like what most, like that moment that just happened is everything I give a fuck about.
I know.
You know.
I
because
know.
all four of you probably know, right? Like
school knows.
you know, but bro, it's the fucking game. Like when I go to your website and it's not clickable to the TikTok, even though the logo's down there, like that's on my mind. This goes back to the fucking details. Even back to working out, now that I've learned a little bit about it, like there's a right way to do a fucking push-up and there's a wrong way. There's a right way to do a curl and there's like, and this is like how meticulous I get too, back to the proper advice you were getting. This shit, Matt, like, bro, it's real simple. You're in e-commerce. You're trying to sell shit. You're trying to sell a shirt with an attached thing. You need to do unlimited social media content so people become aware of it. And then they need to go to a proper website, like where like the shop is like this shop is not maximized to sell the most stuff
at all.
That's right, and that's okay. Back to like fuck, man. I was fucking really good at business at all your guys' ages, and like these gray hairs you see now, like I'm way better now, and so but But for complete clarity, like when you all go downstairs and be like, okay, what the fuck just happened? And then tell me what's so quick. Here's the clarity. You are selling shit. When you don't have unlimited money or any money,
yes,
in 2023, September 7th, 2023, and you are trying to sell shit, the number one thing on earth is organic social media at scale because it's fucking free. And I mean like 19 posts a day. Or you're stuck in the spot that you're in now, which is you're begging for a fucking miracle that someone's going to give you cash.
You just pitch competition with that money goes up.
If you flipped it and just understood you're 100% in control, fuck a competition, fuck a VC, fuck everybody. I felt like it was like an Eminem, I felt like it was an Eminem slide. Fuck the Papa. You know, if you just understand that you're fully in control,
it was cool, man.
You just have to
cool story. Kind of zoned out. Super zoned out. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, bet. Super zoned out. Cool story. More about just like motivational, like pretext. I don't think he gives any like really specific advice, but you know, motivational for sure, inspiring, I guess. I'm gonna watch this one.
Hey Bountiful family, my name is Isabella. I'm the owner of 2 six-figure online businesses, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my process.
She owns 2
content
six-figure
creation.
online
Content creation
businesses.
is the most important thing for your business to grow online, and this is the content that
And
I
over a
create.
million
You guys know I
subs.
do not spend any money for any ads. I would never recommend you guys ever buying Facebook
And
ads
it's probably a
or ever
high
paying
CPM
for any
niche.
ad service or influencers. You guys can do this all on your own. But you guys already know how I feel. It's 25% the product, 75% how you market it. So not only am I going to be telling you guys what you should do, but I'm going to be physically showing you guys my creative process and what I do, and exactly just showing you guys how we create these videos. And I'm also going to be editing one for you guys because a lot of you guys have been asking a lot of questions about how I edit on my phone. I take all of our content creation on my phone. I've never paid for an ad. So I do this all on my own from my iPhone and through TikTok and Instagram. TikTok being the #1 platform, and Instagram, now that it has Reels, has really been promoting my online business as well. So I'm going to share with you guys how we have done that as well. And what's super awesome is that I just basically recycle all as well. You don't have to do this inside. So once you guys have your video, nothing is better than golden hour type of lighting. And you can go outside to do this as well. You don't have to do this inside. So once you guys have your video, then you're going to go into your phone and you're going to download this app. It's called InShot. This app has been literally amazing for me. I edit all of our YouTube videos on this app. I literally, you guys do know that I believe strongly in showing as much behind. If it's too long, people just keep swiping. So we want to just keep the retention as long as possible. That's definitely the goal to keep when creating content, especially for TikTok. So basically the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen. I actually didn't record any audio with this, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we record with my voice and everything. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just cut this down. So I just kind of like the inside of the box, like right there. And you guys should, I also just showed you guys earlier in this video, like I always do this with lighting, so you guys see this was golden hour time. So I'm just gonna like show the box. Okay, kind of like that frantic movement. So I'm gonna show the box so people are like, what the heck is she doing? All right, so I'm gonna cut this down as much as possible, right? Let's see what's next. So then I'm grabbing it and I'm showing the item off the shelf. Because you guys know I have these shelvings back there because I do like to show the products, which I also will show you guys in this video earlier on.
Yeah, it's just like random stuff too.
Just cut
I actually have a glove.
As much as I can, and then right before I start to move it around, I'm gonna split it, and then I'm gonna click on that clip and click speed, and then I'm gonna speed that up. So because we don't want any like extra time of me going like that, like that's wasting time for the video. Because remember, we're trying to keep this video under 10 seconds or under 15 seconds. So let's
under 10 seconds. So you speed, do all these little micro.
So then I'm gonna.
Speed
so
things.
Now that I did that, I'm just gonna cut this one a little bit, and I always like just watch it as I'm doing it too. Okay, that looks pretty good, and I'm just gonna like speed that up just a little bit, just a tint, just like that. Okay, and then I'm also, so this was a second boba bundle that she ordered. This was a BFF boba, so I'm just showing it. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop it right where we left it. There was a lip gloss that she ordered, so I'm just gonna cut that randomly, like that's not that serious. And then,
dude, she works so
and then
fast.
I'm basically just dragging these arrows together, and that's what's like cutting it and
good,
keeping
like,
the clip
she's,
shorter.
like, good at this.
This app, I promise, is very easy to use. You just need a little practice with it. So then after that, so then they also ordered this new body oil that I just made because now I am developing beauty products that I'm creating at home. So I just wanted to show, so first I'm going to show like that. I'm going to slit that again, and then I'm going to go down to where the bobas fall. And then I'm just going to let them fall, and then I'm going to cut it again. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I kind of like how the bobas fall, so I'm going to delete this in between. You guys see, all I'm doing is I'm basically just like eliminating it as much as I can and only showing like the highlights of this video. So now that that's done, so I'm going to speed that up. Because you don't want it like too fast, but you just don't want it to be too slow either. I'm going to speed that up and cut it down a little bit. And see where we are. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through this. Okay, so I'm just watching it. So I think that looks really good. So I'm gonna cut that down again. And they always like crunchy noises too on TikTok, so we're gonna leave that crunch. So we're gonna just leave that crunch. Usually I mute the videos though. And okay, so we put that in the box. Okay, and then let's cut
so you can even elevate it.
Like, and then I also just showed
mute the whole video and then record all these sound effects and post.
Show it like that.
The zip, the fluff, the crunch.
Like that. There we go. Okay, so now that the video is done, the second biggest reason why my videos I feel like always go viral is because I use my voice, and I know you guys have a unique voice. Everyone does, and you guys can all use your voices too in your videos. And not only does that make them trust you more, but it makes your videos stand out from other people on TikTok. Because a lot of people on TikTok are afraid to use their voice. So don't be afraid. Use your voice. You're trying to do this to make money, so just use your voice. Don't be afraid. Okay, so, and nobody can see your face anyway, so like, what do you have to lose? Nobody will know it's you saying it if you're embarrassed of your voice. So, okay. So I'm just gonna watch it one more time before I start recording and make sure this looks good. That was a little slow there, so I'm just gonna cut it down. There we go. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good, you guys. Maybe just I'm just gonna speed this one up a little bit. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So, under 10 seconds. Okay, so it's 11 seconds, so not too bad. I think that's perfect. And now that the video's done, we're gonna record. So how you're gonna record is you're gonna go over and you're gonna find the music button. So you're gonna click the music button on this app. And then if you wanna add your own custom music, you can do that in the tracks button. But for right now, we're gonna
She was on WAP early
too. 3, 2. Let's package an order for somebody that loves purple. Let's package an order for somebody that loves purple. So I always do it in slices too, so you can't hear me like breathing or anything. That loves for somebody that loves purple. Click record. And 3, 2. Let's package an order for somebody that loves purple.
What?
Let's package an order for somebody that loves purple. So I always do it in slices too, so you can't hear me like breathing or anything. So then I do it like in slices. So hang on. She ordered one purple boba bundle. One BFF bundle. One boba popsicle lip gloss. Oh, it was too long, so I'm gonna redo that one. So just click the redo button. One popsicle lip gloss and one body oil. One popsicle lip gloss and one body oil. Their skin is gonna glow with this. And one body oil. Their skin is gonna glow with this. Let's package it up. And add our free stickers. Can't wait till you get it. Our free stickers. Can't wait. So the end, it kind of got messed up. So I'm just gonna extend this a little bit more like that. Or you know what I can also do is like I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit so it fits. Okay. Package it up. Can't wait till you get it. Package it up. Here's our free stickers. Can't wait till you get this. Wait till you get this. Wait till you get this. It's still kind of cut, so I'm just gonna go back. Can't wait till you get this. Perfect. We got it, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna hit X. Okay, now let's just watch it one more time to make sure it's good. This is what I always do every time. She ordered one purple Bubba bundle, one BFF bundle, one popsicle lip gloss, and one body oil. Your skin is gonna glow with this. Let's package it up. Here's the first stick. Can't wait to get this. And that is our video. So that took me literally 10 minutes to make, and this video alone, if it goes viral, could make thousands of dollars in one day. So basically, because it's happened anytime, so we're gonna click this checkbox now, and we're gonna go up to this and click save. And this app is 100% free, you guys. Go into TikTok, and I click on the plus button, and I'm gonna click upload, and we're gonna upload this one. Okay, and then it's kind of like quiet. And it's kind of quiet, so I'm gonna add a song with this. So I'm gonna click, sometimes their suggested sounds are so on point. So I'm gonna actually try a suggested sound and see how it looks. I think this sound that they suggested is actually perfect, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this sound. And it's not too loud, so I don't have to adjust the volume because you guys have to be careful. Sometimes if it's too loud, then they can't hear your voice, and that defeats the purpose of using your voice. So I think it's pretty good, and then what I'm gonna do, let's see here. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and just select, I think the Boba Bundle one is cute, so I'll do that one. And then I'm going to put here packaging and order, and I usually, okay, so packaging order for, let's just pretend, Betty from Texas. I have to check and see. Actually show your video for a business hash, who you can add your reel. So we're gonna click add and then click preview. And then basically you can pick your cover here. I always have to cancel out and try again to actually show up. So then you can pick your cover out here of what you want to show in the profile, in the image, and then you can go to caption, and you're gonna write, pretty much say everything that she ordered in this caption. First name, and just pay really, then this is on Instagram, then take that layout.
Okay, fascinating. I thought it was super interesting how fast she speaks, works, edits on the thing. And then also with that speed comes, like, she's not a perfectionist about it, but she knows what details are important to put in, right? I think she might put out, 5-6 pieces of content a day potentially, right? If it's like 10 minutes each. And then those are just so many chances over the course of a week, like literally 40-50 chances over a week, potentially, to go viral. And then, one of those videos can make you a couple thousand, and then maybe you get one of those videos a week, right? 1 out of 40. It's not bad odds at all. And that was 3 years ago, right? So you gotta think, market sophistication has gone up since then. So, dude, like, those videos seem really, really legit. She seems really legit. Interested in this as well.
One of my favorite type of videos on the internet today are health videos. And not just me, but billions of people around the world love watching these videos. And they rack up millions of views and traffic across social media. And if you didn't already know, these channels are also generating tens of thousands of dollars, starting with 0 followers and growing fast just for posting AI-made videos just like these. I want you guys to look at this channel, Healthy Lawn Life. They started posting only 1 year ago, as you can see here, and they now have over 400,000 subscribers. They're also getting millions of views. Most of their videos are just stock footage clips with a voiceover behind them. And according to Social Blade, they are making over $100,000 a year just from the views on this single YouTube channel. This channel, Medical Centric, is another example of the same type of videos that, according to Social Blade, again, they are making close to 200,000 accounts across social media, just like these, that are racking up millions of views with the same type of health videos and making thousands of dollars monthly. And if they can do it, why can't you? And you can start doing this too without actually having to create or edit or make any of the videos yourself, or having to actually be a healthcare professional. And especially if you have a medical background of any kind,
this is
you
awful.
better be doing this also. Before I got rich from, you are going to learn today, and by taking advantage of the power. And There's so many other income streams that I have free courses on my YouTube channel for you guys. And now we have a lot of different directions and things we can take the video. Next, we're gonna go to this platform called InVideo AI. And I put the link to access this right at the top of my description down. And what you can actually do is just copy whatever titles it gave you on the ChatGPT just over to this. I also wrote here, and ensure
Let's see how this works.
Get over it, how crazy this is. Okay, so now we see the seconds together to see how it came out. It is so crazy that the AI made this video this fast. I can never get over it, how crazy this is. Okay, so now we see the preview of our video here, and you can see underneath the video, there's this edit command box. So here, you're gonna be able to make all the different type of edits just with simple text command. AI automated sounding voiceover, you can very natural way. Translate video to Spanish. Click this button right here. But you can see InVideo AI. So talking about short form content, if you didn't already know, this business model is actually referred to as YouTube automation. And I have an entire free course on my YouTube channel just dedicated to YouTube automation for you guys. I'll put that free course in the description box down below also. I get very specific about how to grow your channel in that free course, including other things that you might need help with, like creating your thumbnails, the best title practices, understanding RPMs, and so many other things that you might need help with growing your channel along the way. For even more support on your content creation journey, make sure you guys join Buddies in Business Club if you haven't already. I personally spend time with all of my VIP members inside the club, and I personally help you expedite your online business journey, so you will literally have...
Yeah. So you have 2 million subscribers. You have 2 million, 50 reviews. How many is that? Like 200 people? Owners are after some time, you don't get consistent coaching. 5 months ago. That was the only 2-star review though. Interesting. 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 6 months ago. 6 months ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago. Yeah, no, I mean, it's probably worth it, right? What was it, 29? Probably worth it. Cool, yeah. Maybe this. So what am I learning? Am I learning these questions that I have? How to optimize for low ticket impulse buys, TikTok and Instagram? Kind of, right? I mean, it's to do with... So there's conversion aspects, and then there's also... You want high retention so your video gets promoted and gets more impressions. So then, you know, so viewer satisfaction is important for promoting the video. And then from there, there's also like how well the video converts to purchases, and those are probably correlated somehow. But to maximize for retention, like a retention first strategy, I think is pretty interesting. And you just showcase the product, right? Because, you know, if you're too salesy, especially, like, you know, I don't know if, who's to say that's the right message, right? I mean, obviously you just test it and eventually you have a call to action, but I think if you have like high retention, viral, like legitimately viral content, you know, you might say that that's more important than having a really good call to action, right? So yeah, just that's the thing I want to focus on at first, is just optimizing for attention, getting a lot of reach, and then it will convert, like just through sheer impressions. TikTok and Instagram, she mentioned TikTok was the best. Instagram Reels are good for reach, but they're not quite the same, and that kind of lines up with my priors. How can we be targeted? She didn't go over it really, but she mentioned things like her niche likes morning, like golden light, right, for example. And then also you can even see it in like the voice, in the script, in the editing. It's targeted. But how can I be targeted? With a variety of e-com stores, you need to just know your client. I guess consume competitors' content. How to scale creative? I mean, just work fast. I think work fast, optimize for retention, and then pump out more content. I really think that's the way you do it. TikTok, I think, doesn't penalize you for posting too much, but Instagram, I think, maybe a little bit. Pay on perform. Okay, yeah. Cool. Better for e-com. How can we be targeted? Messaging, edit, static. Need to know. Okay. Consume. And niche. How to scale creative. Work fast. Optimize for retention. Test many angles. Retention. Creates virality, attention, viewer satisfaction, virality, impressions. And then we also have CTA. Retention first, conversion second. Yeah.
All talk about AI, and meanwhile, the most important AI in the world is sitting right here.
I've seen this.
It's a thumbnail first. We're literally looking at the colors of the word they. You then go into it. We're paying attention to what the first words are. Should we be using this new feature? Notes, right, is what it's called. Then I'm looking at the actualized reach. Then I may look at something and say, so this one right here, image, very clear. This one I bet you did well. Sure enough, with this number. The reason I did that is I know right now, and my company knows, that images are reaching a higher propensity of new users than social overall has a staggering amount of actual attention in the consumer landscape. Collectively, is by actually being good at it. If this was a different context, you asked me, Gary, how do we all become better basketball players? The answer is to practice more distribution, and the creative that we're supporting it with, brother, is vanilla, and it's trying to be everything to everybody, which means it's nothing to no one. Meanwhile, all the upper funnel activities that everyone's trying to achieve is actually happening in social. Prime Energy drink, Beastables, Poppy, all these things that are happening. Upper funnel just means where's the attention. Television commercials is not where the attention.
Okay, yeah, this is more big picture stuff. I want to watch one more video on how to film viral content for your TikTok store. Yeah, I mean, if we can get his e-com brand on TikTok shop, it's like...
One of the most important parts of launching a product is your content. have an amazing website and product, but if your content is not up to par, nobody's going to click. However, if you turn it around and your content is amazing, people are going to want to buy your product before they even get to your website. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I film UGC or user-generated content for my Shopify stores. So by the end, you'll be able to confidently create content for any product that you launch. But first, why film your own content? While stealing creatives may give you some temporary results, it's not sustainable and can lead to ad account bans. Plus, you're churning the same content that TikTok has already seen. Cupping massager, I'm sure we'll find a ton of videos. We have all these different product videos. Now if I scroll down, we'll find that one video right here. It's got 6.9 million views. The page is called the Bio Cup. I'm not going to play any of the sound because I think it's copyrighted. It's playing a 21 Savage song, so definitely copyrighted. And the biggest thing you can see is they added a bit of humor to the video. Your videos don't need to be super professional. You don't need to sound like a robot. Here's why you should buy this product. 50% off today only. These guys aren't doing any of that. They weren't directly selling the product, but instead using it as a main focus in a funny video. They made it in a prank style video, showed the product in use, added a trending sound, and made it entertaining. And the result? Viral video. So now that we know what's working already, all we really need to do is, once again, try to recreate those videos that have proven to perform well and possibly add a small twist to make your video unique. That's really all you need to do. So since I just showed a great example of the cupping product, for this video, I'm going to find a new product, create a new store, a new TikTok account with 0 followers, and using the videos with the most views for paid ads. So, drum roll please.
How do you say it? He said it really well.
The main focus in a funny video. They made it in a prank style video. Drum roll please. The product we're going to be selling for this video is this. This is a lemon squeezer. It's in the shape of a bird. You put the lemon in here, you squeeze it, and then you pour it out, and that's the product. So there's a video that went insanely viral a couple months ago. It's got over 20 million views. I'll play it really quickly without sound because once again, that's copyrighted. And that's the video we're going to try and recreate. Very simple. I can get it for about $5 on AliExpress. Amazon sells it for about $19, so I figured a $15 price point is ideal. But to save some time, I'm going to create a Shopify store for this product, and I'll skip to me in the future once that store is complete. Here's our store. It looks pretty freaking clean if you ask me. I called it the Lemon Bird. See, we have a logo right here. I actually used AI to create this logo. That's a whole nother story. I can talk about that in another video. But we've got our homepage right here, the product right below it, and then if you click on the full details right here, this is our product page. Just make sure the colors match. You know, the logo matches the add to cart button. Images on the website are high quality. Everything checks off. We got some gifts right here. She literally just put a lemon slice in it, closed it, squeezed it, moved it over to the bottle, and then poured it in the bottle, and that was the entire video. So I headed to the store, got some lemons and limes, and went back home to film. Now, keynotes for this one product in the video ad we're going to film. We're going to use the same sound that she used because obviously it works. We're going to try a couple of similar sounds. I'm going to use a cutting board because she had hers on a cutting board. I'm going to add some lemons and limes in the background. I'm going to film exactly how she did with the same angles, and I'm going to get the same bottle or a similar bottle. The goal, once again, is to recreate the video a few times with a couple twists in it. So I got my cutting board, created a new TikTok account with 0 followers, and started to film content. Alright, so we filmed 6 videos. Now we just have to wait and see how they perform. I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. So I wish we recorded when we had no views and no followers. You can see some of these videos actually have some solid views. This video right here is at 23,000 views. We have another video at 10,000 views, which is a great sign. Out of the videos that perform the best, I'll select a few to use for TikTok ads now that I have some creatives. Alright, I'm going to speed through the campaign setup. I'll use a $50 a day CBO campaign targeting people only in the United States who are at least 18 years old and have no set interests. We're going to keep the first ad set general and then add 2 to 3 more ad groups, changing one variable only. I always do ACO or automatic creative optimization, so when we do run our ads, the ones with the best videos and the best captions will get the most ad spend. So I'm going to upload my videos here, write down 5 captions, and schedule it for the next morning. And this is what I woke up to the next morning. My ads were rejected. In the rush of setting everything up, I completely forgot that showing alcohol in ads is a serious no. Not seeing a lot of success. But while I was filming this video, my business partner Gage and I created a new store. It's been a couple days now and we've seen some on our TikTok page like a week or 2 ago under one of like the winning product videos, and this was one of the potential winners. So we decided we'd test it ourselves. Gage and I both ordered this product on Amazon, had it shipped to our house, and started filming content. So filming for this day one was December 2nd. You can see right here we have one sale, $34. They had a 10% discount. Alright, you can see right here the first day, which is December 2nd, we spent $48.46 out of our $50 CBO campaign. Most of our ad spend went towards the general interest. This has $38 cost. So our first day we're not profitable, obviously. We spent about $12 on the domain, $1 setting up the Shopify site, even better content and launch those. I'll show you the videos on that. Very next day, this Sunday, we did $144 in sales while only spending, and we spent $96.78. So we were starting to get some more results. At this point, we had a couple different campaigns running. The ones that was working the best were our general campaigns, just focusing on no interest, but females, no men, just women. We were getting some sales from that. A lot of sales were not tracking on TikTok, which was an issue. We only had 2 sales tracked on TikTok, but we had 3 orders that day. We killed some campaigns, added even more creatives, and the next day we saw a lot more results. Day 4, which is December 5th, click on apply. We did $972 in sales while only spending, on the 5th right here, we only spent $198.92. So you can see right here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different campaigns running. We knew we were definitely in the green. We made back all the money that we lost the first couple days, all of our expenses, our average margin. We made about $600 in profit that day, not including ad spend, minus $200 for ad spend, which was about $400 in profit for that one day. Give or take 50 bucks. So let's go over our most profitable creatives so far. So out of all the videos we filmed, the videos that performed the best were literally the videos with no music, no sound, and just me holding the candle with my phone, spinning it around a little bit. This was the number 1. This is obviously when we had more wax in the candle. You can see the Fruity Pebbles a little bit better. Really simple video, just showing the product in use. I think it was like a 6 or 7 second video, not long at all. People would watch the whole thing, and we were pretty surprised that the video we spent the least effort on did the best. The next one was pretty much the same thing. It was a 6-second video, but of our different variant, one that looked like Lucky Charms, and then we just added a little comment and replied video to the comment, so it was extra, just saying, oh my gosh, I need one. And this also covered the blank space above the candle. That was our number 2 video and our number 3 video. The 4th one, once again, was the same exact video as above. So it really goes to show, I mean, we just tested a bunch of different angles. And this also covered pretty much this. People would watch really the whole thing, second video, but you're pretty surprised.
Yeah. Nice.
Is that the video we spent the least effort on did the best. The next one was pretty much the same thing. It was a 6-second video, but of our number 2 video and our number 3 tested a bunch of different angles. And by day 4, over the top, when really all they need to do is just pull out their phone, film a quick video, show the. This store we ended up closing down almost as fast as we opened it up because we had some issues with the products. Factories in China not having the amount of inventory required to scale this product, so we figured we'd stop it.
Weird. Alright, cool, yeah. That is really cool. So yeah, I mean, this is basically the thesis that Gary Vee is talking about too. I guess I can just talk for now. But the reason why content is so cool for ecom is because you basically are gambling, right, on ecom. And you're gambling on like what resonates. And so you need a way to test all your angles and perspectives like about your product, but then also like let's say you have 3-4 products, right? Like if you're like kind of like somewhat scaled up and you're testing a couple products at a time across different ecom stores, which a buddy of mine is doing, and you need a variety of angles and perspectives about the messaging for each of those products. The way to test that is through content and, you know, posting short videos on TikTok, seeing how they perform, right? And then if you do that, you get information about like what resonates with your audience. That can reflect in the website, and it can reflect in your paid ads. And then, yeah, like super interesting stuff. You know, it's actually not, you know, it's not about like making an ad like it used to be. It's about pumping out a volume of content that showcases the product well, and then sometimes like these subtle differences will just make things perform better or worse. You know, subtle differences in, you know, are you using a cutting board? Are you using music? Are you not using music? Right? So super interesting. That's what we're gonna work on with one of my clients. Excited to learn more about it. Excited to test things. And today's stream was an hour 56. Kind of just want to stretch it up to 2 hours. We'll do that. So yeah, so I guess I can recap things I was thinking about yesterday in light of, you know, my stream 2 days ago. I like the setup. Once the stream is over, I'm going to, you know, upload the VOD again and check the audio. But as long as the audio is good, I think it's not really about refining the setup. In the really short term, it's just about becoming more consistent with my, you know, recording of these videos and pumping it out, right? I need to ensure that this is productive for me as well, that this integrates nicely into, you know, like my lifestyle. And I think it will. I really think it will. You know, just to revisit, you know, things I got done today. I did everything except, I even did legal stuff too, right? But I did everything except outreach to VCs, angels, and alums, which I want to do off stream just because their contacts are just not something I want to leak. Just to be as responsible as possible. It's also boring, so I kind of wish I did it today. But anyways, the timing's good. So yeah, I really like streaming, and we're gonna keep it up. Gonna keep posting. I'm gonna look to attract people for Lighthouse, people who are also on this wavelength of just wanting to chill, work on a business, grow it. I lean slightly towards making money online. I think that's kind of my niche, because that's what I'm doing. But then I also lean into more technical stuff, like engineering stuff, because that's my background. So it's an interesting space. I think it's kind of time for technical people to take these challenges seriously, these challenges of making money online, as opposed to just kind of like online people or really opportunistic young people. I think it's time for people to, like, and I'm sure people are already doing it, but people to treat these opportunities seriously for the money that can be made, and also the value that can be created, hopefully, right, to like the end user, the end consumer, and just like problem solve all the way through it, right, and try to scale it up. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm super down to talk to anyone who's working on, you know, anything cool. So feel free to, you know, message me. Feel free to join my Discord, message me there, or email me, or message me on Instagram or any of my socials. And I'm so grateful for this stream, and I'm so grateful for this morning that I got to do some work. So I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.